Hello everyone, this is Jack Wu, your host for Success Edge. Many people have asked me, Jack, you are able to build such a successful organization. You must have a lot of money when you got started in your business, and that's why you're able to use a lot of those money initially to invest back to your business, and eventually your company blew up. You know, the notion of it takes a lot of money to make a lot of money, to me, is a misconception. Today, I want to discuss on the topic that many of you want to find out is how do you sell your product without spending any money? This is an exciting topic, I promise you. For me, I can tell you today, as a startup entrepreneur, it doesn't take money to make money. But it definitely takes courage to make money initially. Now, before I even get started with this episode, yes, eventually at some point in your business, you have to make a certain amount of money at the beginning. Then you got to reinvest some of those profit back to your business, back to marketing. Maybe eventually you can do some advertisement to scale your company, okay? But to get the ground started, you don't need money. What you definitely need is courage. So let me give you a couple pointers from my 20 years being in the sales business. Exactly what did I do to find customers, to market my product without really spending any money? And I kid you not, probably the first couple $100,000 income per year, I didn't spend pretty much any money, okay? For me to make $250,000 a year, it didn't take me $100,000 to make $250,000. It probably, I definitely invested a little bit of money back on reading books, go to different seminars. Those are very minor costs. But overall, I didn't really spend any money, okay? The first thing you gotta understand that in order for you to market your product to others, you gotta believe in what you're selling. A lot of people ask me, wow, I watch you, the way you talk, the way you do things. Teach me how you speak. Teach me how you do sales presentation. Teach me how you do recruiting presentation to attract talented people to work for your firm. See, most people don't get it. Anything that comes out from my mouth, I actually truly believe in what I say. So it's no longer really selling for me. If you truly believe in what you do and what you sell, let me tell you something, you're simply telling now. You're not selling, you're telling now. Ask yourself a question right now. Whatever you're selling right now, I don't care if it's coffee, I don't care if it's car, I don't care if it's real estate. Do you own the product? If you don't own the product, why would you be telling and selling that product to other people with excitement? You won't be, because all you'll be thinking is, how do I make that paycheck? How do I get the client to buy this product so I can make a cut of their commission? How do I close the deal, right? At the end, it's closing the deal. But before you close on somebody, did you close on yourself first? Are the people around you, your immediate families, I'm talking about your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sister, your best friends, do they own the same product that you're selling? If I'm gonna sell this product to consumer A, would I be selling the same product with exactly the same item, exactly the same package to my own mother? If the answer is yes, all good. If the answer is no, you will not be in that business for too long, because at the end, you don't really believe in that product. I always have people telling me and say, I don't want to push my customers to buy anything. Oh my God, that is just so pushy. I feel sorry for those people, because when you say something like that, you truly don't believe in what you're doing. Point number 2, word of mouth is very big for me. When I've started my career 20 years ago, you have to constantly sharing and telling people what you're up to, right? If today you are a student, like what I used to be a student, and all of a sudden I got into the insurance business, people don't know unless you tell them all the time. So when I started my business, it's all about word of mouth. Constantly, consistently, I'm telling everyone around me what I do. Not only I tell people what I do, but I also share with people that I am absolutely committed to this particular industry, this profession, and I'm serious about it. And then the next step is I ask for the help. Look, I'm seriously involved with this profession. I'm totally committed, and I need your help. I don't make any salary. I don't get paid unless I have new clients. Would you mind to refer someone who needs this kind of product? So anywhere Anyone that I bump into, I always tell people my profession that I'm serious about it and I need their help. And you'll be surprised that when you talk long enough, consistently enough, and you're sincerely asking for help, you'll be surprised. Actually, there's a lot of people around you are willing to help you. You know, for the first 6 months to a year of my business, mainly is from word of mouth. It's simply telling people what I do. Pointer number three, to get you off the ground without you spending any money is always constantly asking for referrals. Most salespeople that I know, when they make one sale, let's say they make $3,000 on that particular sale, and they get all excited and they jump around and they just forgot, look, you just made $3,000. You forgot there's another $200,000 on the table you just left. If you simply spend a little bit longer time with the consumer and asking for referrals. That's another thing that I've done every single time when I'm in the sales presentation, after I close the sale, or maybe sometime I didn't close the sale, I'll always sincerely asking my customer say, look, thank you for your time. I appreciate your feedbacks. I appreciate that you being my client. In order for me to continue to be successful in my industry, I need a lot of referrals. Would you mind to refer me 2 to 3 people that you know very closely that need this kind of service and product, and that will be highly appreciated, and I need your help. If you ask 10 customers, I promise you at least one will give you some leads, but you got to ask for it, right? There's another thing that I learned how to do for many years, is that I ask my customer to endorse me. I say, look, I know you love this product, you love my service. Would you mind to, make a phone call for me right now to your brother and share with your brother that I just help you with this product and help you to save certain amount of money with this product? Would you mind to endorse me? So, I like strong referral. I don't just like people just give me a name and then that's it. I like to say, would you mind to get on the phone right now, introduce your mother to me? So that's endorsement at a situation where they're happy with your service. And if you just simply ask at that moment, that become a very hot referral. So always be asking for referral. Don't be leaving money on the table, because there's a lot more money on the table that you left than the one sale that you make and make a very small amount of commission, okay? Ask for referral all the time. Another point I want to make it to you nowadays that I didn't have back then was social media is very huge, a big platform, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Use social media to your advantage by promoting your service, by promoting your product sincerely. You understand what I'm saying? Don't mislead people. Don't exaggerate what you're offering. Don't lie to people. If you simply promote your product the way it is, what are the basic benefits? What can it do for other people without exaggerating it? That could be a very big way for you. I didn't have social media back then, 10 years ago, not to even mention 20 years ago, but social media is another big one. You can use it freely. It has no cost to you to promote your product on social media. Friendship farming, right? People say, what is friendship farming? That's another point that I want to make. You got to learn how to get to know new people. And one of my mentors had mentioned to me very early on in my career, and he said that the only way anyone's life can change are 2 things. That's the new books you read and the new people you meet. So true. Until today, I'm constantly reading new books, and it's always constantly connecting with new people. It's all about, finding new leads. You can't just depend your whole entire career on few friends or few family members. It's not going to cut it. So friendship farming is how I got started off the ground, by turning a stranger into a friend. And once somebody becomes your friend to talk about business, it is very smooth, right? And after that person become your client or not a client, then from that individual, you can get into their referrals by asking sincerely. Okay, that's friendship farming. And then of course, another one is networking events. All right, you got to constantly spending a lot of time going out of your way to chase after things that you're not comfortable with, right? Nobody like to talk to strangers, right? Nobody like to go to networking events to meet some new people. But if you want to be successful, you got to connect yourself with the right people. I don't care what products you're selling. Connect with the people who need your product. The biggest mistake for a lot of salespeople is that they're selling products to others that do not need their service. That's a big failure right there. If you're trying to sell something that other people don't need, it don't matter how great of a salesperson you are, I don't think you're gonna last very long. So finding the right clientele, finding the right market, extremely important. So you gotta go to a networking event, connect yourself with the right people, and turn those people into friends, and eventually the whole cycle goes again. So I gave you a couple pointers, right? So for me to make a few $100,000 a year, many years ago, it didn't really cost me any money. It cost me courage to go out there, learn new things, improve my self-image, learn how to prospect, learn how to follow up, learn how to do things that I'm not great at but required to do if I want to be successful. So if you do that, you know, I don't see anyone cannot at least make $100,000, $150,000 in anything they're selling. And once you do that, once you make those kind of money, now don't spend them all, keep it, you know, invest it back to your business, then you can scale your company. Now at that point, you can, you know, maybe hiring a marketing manager, maybe, you know, spending some money on ads on social medias or whatever you're doing. Now you can scale your company to another whole level. So remember, it doesn't take money to make money initially. All it takes a lot of courage. Once you make some good money, invest it back to your business. Now money will make a lot more money for you with a lot of courage as well, okay? So I hope my message today had helped a lot of entrepreneurs out there to understand it doesn't take money to make money. It definitely takes a lot of courage to make money, okay? With that, I want to see every single one of you in my next episode of Success Edge. Take good care of yourself and see you